G'day. It is Thursday. That is the challenge of purpose, or my why, my challenge, my why. And my top 4 strength is Activator. So how am I going to start my purpose? So obviously this is actually day 8 of posting these videos about my challenge. So obviously I started on the day where I talk about starting my why. And today I'm starting another why, but it's not a new why. It's a bigger why. It's a maximized why. And you'll notice the views change slightly because I've got a window directly behind the camera that sees out over some water and the island, and the mountains of the Gold Coast. And if you haven't heard, it's, the 6th of March, 2025. So they say storms are brewing, but I've managed to get myself seated in a position where I can see blue sky and I can see the sun shining on the clouds. Now, for most of the people on the Gold Coast, and from what I understand, a lot of people in Queensland, when they look outside, they see darkness and they see rain and they see a storm coming. But I'm still seeing maybe 10, 15% blue sky. That's what I'm focusing on. That's what my challenge helps me achieve and do. Hey, yeah, I can look around either side and there's grey, there's darkness. Do I want to focus on it or do I want to hone in on this? So what can I start today? What about my purpose can I start? So if you haven't heard, we've started what we call the social media strengths movement. Okay, it's a movement that's bigger than me. I'm the the first person involved, the second being involved. The other one is Pippi. You may have heard of her, Pippi Power, the first and one and only leading strengths coaching puppy. She's the one who came up with this idea. She's the one that influenced me to be a part of it, sponsor it. Choose Your Chapter, my business is sponsoring it, the coaching business. And we introduced our second member to the movement on Tuesday, Matt Hackett from We Coach Group, an actual coach of mine, someone who I've paid for his coaching and his expertise and his brilliance. I don't actually know his Clifton strengths yet, but he's got other strengths that he's shared with me and helped my business and my life go in a completely different direction than where I thought it was going. And that's branding me as the blue collar coach, because I am blue collar. I'm raw, I'm polished. I post these videos. I'm not reading off a script. You'll see my eyes wander and look outside. I don't know how anyone could read a script doing that. But this is me uncut and raw. You might find some videos I post on this platform that are AI generated. But it's all my content. It's everything that I talk about here in the raw version. I then put it into something like ChatGPT, give a paragraph or so of what I spoke about and ask them to write a description of what I'm talking about. So they polish it up, they make it nice. And then me wasting time, well, it's not wasting time, but it's something that doesn't feed me energy. So I go into another AI video making thing and I put the script in and it comes up with all these beautiful videos, an automated voice. Yes, it sounds a bit robotic, but it's about the message. And I hope that some people appreciate the polished version. Time will tell, because obviously there's analytics all over these platforms and they'll tell us which ones are which, and hopefully you guys might tell us by sharing something in the comments. But I digress. I want to get back to this challenge and this movement. So I introduced the movement to Matt on Tuesday, so only 2 days ago, and we literally launched it that day, and we launched the first podcast episode yesterday. So things move really quick when you focus on your own challenge, and I've been doing that. Not 100% sure yet whether Matt started his challenge. I have a feeling it might be today because we've got a lot going on today. So he gave me another challenge. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it's about my 7-day challenge, but I've plugged it into my 7-day challenge. And the challenge was, and I don't think he actually meant it to be a challenge, but I take these things on as a challenge. He went, oh, this is brilliant. This is, social media. We can shift the way people talk and act and think and feel on social media platforms and become more of a positive, empowering vibe. And I went, yeah, that's exactly it. And because he's more the business side coach with Choose Your Chapter and the Blue Collar Coach, he's done a lot of work with my LinkedIn profile and the message that the Blue Collar Coach and Choose Your Chapter is trying to get out there, because it's business. And I said, look, I'm not 100% sure where this is going to go, Matt, but hopefully between the two of us, we can find a way how this movement can move into LinkedIn and connect to the business world. Because I don't know, well, here's his response. Yeah, Danny, I don't think that'll work because LinkedIn's a business app. It's not a social media app. And I went, oh, okay, fair enough. Let it be, leave it there. And then over the last 48 hours since I spoke to him, well, just under, it just sort of dawned on me. So yesterday, my my ideation strength was playing around with empowering words. And I thought, no, LinkedIn isn't a social media app. That's so disempowering to me because business is about people. Business is about customers. Business is about employees and engaging. It's about being social. So why isn't LinkedIn a social media app? I thought it was. So my challenge is, how do I promote the social media strengths movement on LinkedIn? And I've found a way. Of course I have. And it's looking for sponsors. And that doesn't mean we're looking for people to give the movement money. What it means is we're looking to ramp it up. And we're looking for more people to share the message. So why not, rather than just trying to go to the individuals like you, which I'm going to continue doing on all of these platforms because I know I can tap into the individual. And this movement is designed for people of any level of income, of affluency, of place where they are in their life, that they can take on this challenge with no financial cost. And then why not go to businesses that have hundreds, if not thousands of people in their business, in their teams, in their workforce that could help shift the movement. We can give all of those 100 staff this coaching, this challenge, and they can make it their own challenge. And what does the business get in return? They get a more productive workforce. They get a happier workforce. They get a more focused workforce. They get employees who are engaged in what they're doing because they're loving their challenge of life. Because no matter what, tomorrow, everyone is going to wake up with another challenge. It's called life. I've just found a way that I can live my life a lot happier through my challenge and my strengths. That's what empowers me. And I know it can empower others, and especially you. So I'm going to take it to LinkedIn and I'm going to offer them, I don't know how they could refuse, because basically the idea of this is to share your strengths. So I go through the 7 challenges and I align a strength of mine to my challenge. And for you, we'll align your strengths. So whether you've done the Clifton Strengths Finder assessment, whether you've done the free VIA assessment, or whether you just turn up and I extract your strengths from you by asking you a few simple questions. It's not rocket science, or as Terry Hill used to say, it's not rocket surgery. So interesting. And yeah, so the concept is, if you're willing to promote and sponsor this movement, we're prepared to coach all of your staff. And we'll also advertise on all of our platforms, your business. And how do we do that? We advertise your employees. And they're going to show gratitude for the employer bringing us into their company and letting them share their challenge with the world. And at the end of the aligning, you'll see. Hopefully, we're going live today at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Haven't done it before. But, life gets in the way. It may not happen. The person who's doing their strengths alignment may not show up. Hey, there's a cyclone coming. I might not have any electricity or power or internet, so we won't be able to record. So I'm not focused on that. I still believe it's going to go ahead. There's a chance I might have an opportunity to align someone else's strengths before him at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So that's the plan, to go live 3 o'clock every Thursday. And I'll probably do it again on Sunday at 10 a.m. I just need someone who's interested in doing it live. Now, when I say live, the camera will be on me. It'll only be your voice. You'll be the one speaking, so we'll be able to hear you speak. So if you want to use your name, you can. If you don't want to use your name, it doesn't matter. What matters is the message, and that's how we're going to align your strengths. Now, I can see I'm coming up to the end of time, so I've got to go through this. Or will I do another video? I'll have to do a bonus video because this needs a bit more detail. It's something I've left out of my challenge, and it's taken me until the 8th day or the 8th day of posting this to get the message out. So if you want to know about the social media strengths movement, there's plenty of videos. Whichever platform you're on, you'll find them. Please comment below if you like this content, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.